Today's video brought to you by Plate 19, Heading and Stave Plant, Batula, McKean County, November 3rd, 1916.
What's up, everybody? Alright, so for my short time in the woods, I've noticed that there's certain things you can do and can't do with certain species of hardwoods and softwoods that are found in my area when it comes to hand cutting. So in this video series, I'm going to share with you some of the tips and tricks that I was either taught, learned from trial by error, or watched on other videos and picked up on in my style of hand cutting. So hopefully you guys enjoy these videos, and if you follow along throughout the whole series, maybe there's a little something you can use or maybe not. It's up to you guys. So I hope you all enjoy, and stay tuned for many more videos to come. Thank you.
Well, everybody, it's that time again. Tips and tricks. Yeah. We're gonna go for hard maple today. Hard maple can be a fickle thing sometimes. There's one here. You will get fiber pull in hard maple. Hard maple splinters up. They open up. They're a good candidate for bore cutting, punching the heart. Matter of fact, anytime you can, I recommend you do. There's another one over there by the saw. It's got that some kind of fungi or something growing on it. It's got this black fungus. Looks like it got burnt, but it's not burned. This one here I dumped down into the skid road. I'm going to pull it up. I got a cherry here. I'm working my way out of this draw. I got some stuff to cut over there, not a whole terrible amount, but some. But anyway, back to these. So, can you swing it? Oh, sometimes you can. Get up out of that butt swell, though. I got cocky one time and I lost one across the road trying to swing it. That being said, I'm going to try to swing this little guy right here. The littler ones seem to swing better. This is leaning, not hard, but it's leaning that way, but it also has some lean this way. So I want to try to draw it up the hill and make it fall right in front of that stump. That way I can top it and the top will lay on that hillside. So here, let's go ahead and cut this one. And see if it works. I'm going to make sure you're in the camera view here. I don't think it is. There's the tree. Right there. I just want to be able to catch me a little bit in the tree so if it swings. That's good enough. Hey, you got it, I think. Hang on. Whoa! Just barely. Just barely. Now that was a little tree, so it wasn't horribly hard to get it to do what I wanted. Got it right in front of there, perfect, just like I wanted it. As you can tell, there is some pull. See this little strings there? It likes to, you'll get that fiber pull. Now, luckily, none of these are too long. I got a little big on the wedge there, so I'm probably going to butt that off a little bit. But I went big on the wedge because I wanted to get in where I had enough surface area to hold that tension of the tree leaning out that way. I didn't want it to break off too early. So let me limb this one and then we'll do that one. All right, here's the one with the funk on the side of it. A little bit of side lean that way, but I think it's enough that I can still send it straight out through there and be able to punch the heart and everything. How's that? We recording. Make sure I even turned it on. Okay, you see I kind of hung in there with it. I just wanted to make sure it was going the right direction. I knew it wasn't limb bound or anything, so I was watching my overhead hazards. And once she kind of got going, and then I started to cut that last bit off. Now see, if you get down into the butt swell, see how confused the grain is? And it breaks off real nice. And over here I was in and out of the butt swell a little bit. You see how that like tore, whereas this sheared. One thing you have to watch when it gets really cold outside, and that's when a lot of people, especially in New England states, cut this, becomes very brittle. You'll split trees. I mean, there's just nothing you can do about it, and the butts won't hold on as good. It'll be like brittle. It'll start to break off a little quicker, almost like a poplar, but that's when it's in the sub-zeros, like 20 and below. The spring, when the water starts running, it's actually pretty nice to cut. It's real stringy. Just have to be cautious. It's not as stringy as like a hickory or something like that, you know what I mean? It will tear. Once it starts to tear, it'll open up on you pretty good. And the limbs are real stringy too. They'll bend a long way before they'll break, so be careful when limbing. You don't have a limb blow up in your face. Watch your limb load. Watch it don't get you. This is actually a pretty decent tree. I'll probably cut a 16-footer out of this. Or, I don't know, it's got a little crook to it, so maybe I'll cut 2/8. Might be able to get a 10 and an 8. It might be 19 to here. Either way, we'll cut 2 logs out of that, and I'll sneak 2 more logs out of this. Looks like 2 10s out of that. Probably get an 8 out of this guy, and then the rest is blocking. Get an 8 or a 10 out of that. We'll see where that falls into it. If I can chop that out as an 8, maybe I'll do 2 8s. Hard maple's doing okay right now, so I can push it a little bit. But all right, so that concludes hard maple. I think this is the only hard maple on the job, so I'm glad I come into it. Hopefully you guys find something in that you can use and apply to your own technique. It's just how I do it. That's not how it has to be done. It's just things that I've discovered. Remember, the big key thing is punch the heart when you can, and you can swing them. Be careful. Don't get cocky, because they will break off on you. I know that. I sent one across a paved road one time. I had it on video too, actually, and it was on a GoPro, so a long time ago, and I accidentally deleted the video. When I was trying to load it on a computer, I deleted the footage. But it's probably better I didn't put it up because there was a lot of swearing. So, but alrighty, everybody, you take care. Have a wonderful day.